So it looks like we're finally beyond it getting cold again. So I have some seedlings out, and these are actually some Gabera daisy seeds that they say you lay on top of the soil just so the sunlight will reach them, and that's how they germinate. And well, I don't think they were lying. We've got some pretty moss coming up, some really nice petunias, some pansies, more petunias, and the cannas have started popping out of the ground. Hopefully here in a few days, those dudes right there are going to come up, and those are the elephantiers that I planted many years ago. Fine. Of course, the Kansas weather got stupid. It went up to 90 degrees 2 days ago from 70, so some of the flowers are starting to bolt. But I've got recycled zinnia seeds and sunflower seeds bolting out of the ground here now. They like the heat. And the rose bush that I trimmed down to the ground is starting to come up quite well. Along with a pleasant surprise from the dollar store. I bought this packet of, and they're perennials, and they're supposed to come back for $1.25, and everything's $1. And I was kind of thrilled when I saw them come up. And check out the yardbird. They've got, oh, what are they called? My grandma loved them. Geraniums. They're supposed to also be a deterrent for squash bugs, which the world needs more geraniums and less squash bugs, let's face it. Right here, the purple columbine's just rocking. Real happy with how it's done so far this year, coming up. It's an early river, and it's really pretty and spreads. All our bulbs are starting to thrive and come up. I've got a couple more dollar store jewels that I'm hoping will come up in this little spot right here, but I don't know if they will or not. Brought the Sega out finally. Some pansies, an airplane plant. I liked these, the purple and white petunias, kind of like spotted cows, but I thought a little bit. And then the bulbs, they're all poking out pretty well. I threw a few more in there. And the peonies, they're getting ready to go pow. Boom, they're gonna come up. More lilies. Got a bunny rabbit guarding the giant hosta. The deer will be back to eat it. And then our echinaceas came back. And then these are black-eyed Susans. And this is some kind of an Asiatic iris that I had to dig up underneath an evergreen bush. They never would come up, and they looked real crummy, but now they're doing really good. Enjoying the last of the snowball bush. The blooms are starting to turn. They'll be falling off pretty soon, but we always enjoy those. And then look at this dude, the blue hosta. The hosta's like fish juice. My cousin showed up with those fish heads, and boy, it's sure making a difference with the flowers and everything already. I've been pouring it on these petunias, and they're just jumping up, along with all my seedlings from my zinnias. And the irises, they're about played out. They would have stayed longer, I think, but it got too hot too quick, just like Kansas does. These don't mind as much, but they just popped up a little while ago. I don't know. Low maintenance. Can't complain. The dianthus that was transplanted did pretty good. It's coming back. It'll flower up. Give us something to look at when the irises go away. Then I got out here and cleaned all these pots out. And these are ornamental sweet peppers, or lunchbox peppers they call them. They're supposed to be real sweet. And my elephant garlic, going crazy. Wait until all the leaves turn brown to pick it. This one's going to be a mammoth jalapeno. And then out here, oh, that start I put in, it didn't make it. And I learned. But the blackberries, hopefully the extreme heat change didn't really mess them up too much. I may try and spread some hay around them to keep some of the heat reflecting off of the landscape cover, but I don't want them getting overgrown with the weeds and stuff right now. And then really got busy here. Got all the cucumbers planted in, and my green beans, Kentucky Wonders, and the tomatoes. And hey guys, you want to cure a hangover? You come out on a Saturday morning after drinking your ass off on a Friday night, mix in a bunch of cow manure, mushroom compost, and dig it all up and put it in them holes and throw a couple fish heads in the top of them. Bend over, 90 degrees, sweating. That'll cure a hangover. Sunflowers all along here. I planted last week. There's one getting started. Good signs. My next concern will be security. I'm thinking about moving these posts out and electrifying them this year or something. Tired of getting ate up by the deer and the raccoons, getting picked on. Got the hills of corn up. They're loaded. Peaches and cream. The onions, I have to fish underneath that netting a little bit and weed them out. And then the okra, which I wouldn't be surprised if a couple of those ain't even starting. They might be starting now, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Green beans will be popping up pretty soon. I'll have to keep hitting them with some water. Decided what to plant in this corner pot, and that's an Anaheim pepper. And I've got a few spots left in my pepper patch. I may go get some poblanos, throw those in the ground and see what they do. But out here I've got some red ones and some big Berthas and just called a Bonnie Bell and some more of those sweet peppers. But I've also got basil, which heck, I don't know if it'll come up this year or not. Basil takes so long, I should have started it earlier. A few things that I wish I would have started earlier this year, but it would have been difficult. There was a lot of things going on. But we've got a lot of stuff going on here, finally. Looking forward to a bountiful season.